Hello and welcome to Bell Curve Gaming. I'm back bringing you a Cinderace deck, and I know it's been a couple of weeks or at least a week and a half or something since I've played this, so I do apologise. I've just been super flat out busy with work and basketball and everything else, so I just haven't had really the time to get, my teeth into this Sword and Shield release. So anyway, with this video, I'm bringing Cinderace because I love Cinderace when I was playing through Pokemon Sword, and I just had to build my next deck around this Cinderace. So Cinderace here has got this great ability where once during your turn, when this Pokemon moves from your bench to your active spot, you may attach up to 2 Fire Energy from your discard pile to the Cinderace. So it's a really great way to quickly charge it, and we've got the Flare Striker attack, which hits for a flat 190, but you have to discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. So what we like about the Cinderace though is the retreat's only 1. So if we get a board or something like that to the Cinderace, we can just quickly retreat out of the Cinderace back into another Cinderace and continue attacking. So that's not necessarily the end of the world anymore. And what's really interesting about this build is I'm actually not using Welder despite using a fire deck. I can't believe I'm saying that. I'm not using Welder despite using a fire deck. I found it more effective to go about different routes. So Cinderace is our main attacker. Our other attacker we've got is Victini, just in case we need a late game attack and we run out of fire energies. Infinity, it can hit 20 for each basic energy in the discard and shuffles them all back into the deck. Now, believe it or not, that's not necessarily ideal to do early because we want some fire energies in the discard, but it's just another option that we can go into if we get into a bit of a pinch. Now, because we're a stage 2 deck, I was trying to make this budget, but you really need Jirachi if you're going to compete with the meta. So we've maxed out the Jirachi count because Jirachi, starting that in the active is pretty clutch. So that's what you're really after with the Stellar Wish, to be able to go and pull in the pieces that you need to try and get your stage 2 ups. But the one card I really do like here is the Cincinu. This card is absolutely amazing. This is my first time playing around with it. The Make Do ability, which is basically trade, is absolutely nuts on a 1 prize card Pokemon, and just, you can churn through your deck really nicely and get into pieces that you need. So that's the core combination that we're looking at. We do have 2 boards just to go with our Jirachis. We've got 2 U-turn boards, which we're hoping to use on things like Cinderace, so that way we can just keep retreating with between the Cinderaces, which is really clutch if they're not able to one-shot us. If they're able to one-shot us, well, that's not necessarily as big a deal, but, it's really clutch if we don't. Would like some better gusting in the deck if I could fit it. Deck space is really, really tight, and I wouldn't mind some switches rather than boards, but yeah, so the U-turn boards, but yeah, I just found the U-turn boards to be a little bit more useful. So that's some of the suggestions I'd, have a go at trying to add in, but this deck works pretty well, so let's get into the games. Hello, Serious. Welcome. Oh, wow. Suppose we can go and get fire energies. Glad you're mulliganing. Okay. We could be in a lot of trouble very quickly here. See how we go. Don't know what the priority is going to be, whether it's get you set up or whether... I think it has to be Jirachi, doesn't it? With the quick bomb. And hope that you don't have to turn 1 KO. I think that's got to be it. We'll grab a couple of cards because we need them. Need all the help we can get. Heat Factory is probably better. There's Jirachi. So it makes the decision a little bit easier. We go and get... It's just what do we drop? I kind of want the Giant Hearth. I don't want to get rid of Fione. It's my only gusting. Marnie's a supporter for next turn if I need it. Putting candies down the bottom of the deck's hard work though. We'll ditch the rod. We'll go and get a Mincinu. Don't need fire energies or anything to get back to Jirachi just a minute. Which does actually mean I don't have any attack next turn. So I'm attacking turn 3 at the earliest. Okay. That's a big deal. There's Mimi. And that's assuming, of course, that you don't get the KO here. Malolana. If you're going to be tanking hits, we've got a huge problem. Do you have the turn 1 KO? I'm assuming you're going to have the turn 2 KO. Feel like that's a pretty safe assumption. Well, we probably drop the Giant Hearth just because, as much as it's a good draw for me, if I'm going to mana you, probably want to try and restrict how much you can physically draw. So you don't have the turn 2 KO, thankfully. What we're going to do, it's going to manually energy attach to our Score Bunny just a minute. Chuck Fiona down. Chuck our Giant Hearth down. And money. Okay. We'll start by shuffling the deck because we need to. I think we'll manually retreat here to the Jirachi. Yeah, that's fun. Chuck this down. In fact, this will shuffle the deck for us. Grab a couple of these. Do I want to pull something out? I want to know whether or not I get a candy, really. That's what I'm after. We don't, so do we have the middle evolution? That's going to be the key here. Quick Bowl is not good. Grab the evolution incense. It's the same thing, I want to know whether or not I get a candy. Although one of these is going to be used for a Cinderace no matter what. And the other one's going to be used for a Reboot no matter what. So I think the way that we do it is we just pull these out first. Grab Reboot. We'll drop a Fire Energy. Okay, Score Bunny down. Reboot down. Certainly don't want to switch you. We don't have great draw for the next turn. And we need to be able to energy attach the back lines, so we've got to be able to find a board of some kind. Plenty of fire energies in the bin. So that's Jirachi gone here. Alright, KX well. We need to be able to get a hit next turn. That's just an absolute must. So it's going to be a big pull from the Cinccino here. I mean, like, massive pull. This Make Do is going to have to be legendary. Well, it got what I needed. Legendary is probably not the word for it. But it got what I needed. I still don't have any draw, like... I actually think we need to go and get a Jirachi. As dangerous as this is for later, because I'm just going to need a lot on the next turn to make this even slightly effective. So we'll grab a couple of fires back. And Flare Striker. Hit the cool 190, knowing that Cinderace goes down the next turn. I need to be able to find Candy. And Cinderace. And I've only got 2 Evolution Incense. Wouldn't mind Rosa on the next turn. That's what we'd really love to have. But we don't have a huge amount of Roses. So this is a big turn. You need to be able to pull a lot out of this Jirachi. Marnie. It's not ideal, but I think we start with a Marnie. Has Candy, didn't get the Evolution Incense, got the board though, which is really good. I think we start here. Make do the Cynthia. Still a Wish ourselves, there's Evolution Incense. Ooh, Roses. Really want that for the next turn, but I can't afford to. So, chuck the board to you. Go and get ourselves Cinderace. Is there anything else that we could get down? Another Score Bunny. Candy you up. Get Cinderace. It's good to attack here. Drop Marnie or Cynthia. That's the question. We'll drop Marnie here. Just because I think the bigger draw is going to be more important next turn. Rather than the disruption. So grab ourselves a Score Bunny down. And retreat to the Cinderace. We got the first KO. Of, like, our first KO that we need. We need a heck of a lot more. But we do get that. Is your turning point on mine or yours? I forget. If you have exactly. Okay, so it's yours. Oh, there's a Cinderace. I need a Candy. Find me a Candy. Oh, I had 2 Cinderaces prized. Wow, that's an important pull. That's a very important pull. Didn't even realise, didn't check the prizes. Did we make do? Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. So it'll be interesting to see what you're coming up with now. So next job is getting another Cinderace up. Keep in mind that I've just taken out your main attack and you got no energies on the board at the minute, so that could be good. I mean, you are playing Welders, because we've seen that before. That's a good draw. Some nice draw there. The annoying part about this, though, is I can't really attack this Cinderace easily on the next turn. This is the one that gets the draw, isn't it? Oh no, basic Pokemon have no retreat cost. No, that's not... That's not draw, what am I talking about? Do you have the Lightning Energy? That is the question. Do you have the Lightning Energy? The real question is, I can't afford to Professor's Research, that's for sure. I think we're going to go with the manual attachment here. I think what we do is Encino and see if we can find a Candy, which would be magical. Or do we do that second? Nearly feel like we do that second. Well, we got the Cinderace. Let's Cynthia first. This feels bad. Probably should have actually quick balled that research. Got the Candy, got the Cinderace. Okay, not punished at all. Beautiful. What we wouldn't mind is a board of some kind. That would be like the ultimate here. So make do. We've given, like, we've thrown your older brother away. Your evolution. Didn't find the board, that's disappointing. How many fire energies do I have left in deck? Because that's what we're saying to Monda. So we got 8. that we've used, so 3 more, which isn't a huge amount. So that could be a problem in and of itself. So it's just something to note. But we do get 190 damage onto this Mew Mew. Which is a fair whack onto the Mew Mew. And we're not seeing a Mallow and Lana. So that's really good. That Marnie putting the Mallow Lana down the bottom that time and getting out of your hand, I think, was pretty clutch. Pretty clutch. And assuming I've got a Fire Energy left in deck, we should have this. So assuming that there is a Fire Energy left, we should have it. There's 8 in the discard, so there's 3 in the deck somewhere. Hopefully they're not all prize. Because you've seen already, I did not check prizes. Well, that answers that question. Retreat. This dude. Grab a couple of fires. And whack out the Mew Mew. Beautiful. Bit of a scary start, but we got there. Some scary prizing too that I didn't even realise about, but yeah, GG's. Hello, Double Bubble, welcome. We'll whack all this down just a minute. Looks like we're not doing anything on first turn though. Got grass deck. Gonna be put in that awkward situation of do we manually evolve you to a reboot or not? By the looks of things. Oh, we got a quick pull. Do on Fiona. I want Evolution Incense. We don't need 2 Professor's Research, actually. That's the answer here. We'll go and get a second score, buddy. Yeah, second score, buddy. Is that I can manually evolve one? Doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Reckon we drop Fiona here? There's no reason not to. Is there? Maybe there is. I just don't want to get Marnied. Let's drop Fiona. So if I get Marnied, I mean, I know it's on the bottom of the deck. I won't draw into it. But it's still in the deck. I don't know. So obviously, hitting for weakness here is huge. Gonna need to find a weakness card, NG. Grookey. So we've got a Grookey grass deck. This would have to be wanting weakness NGs, because you wouldn't run a grass deck in the current format without it, surely. Rillaboom goes back. I'm seeing the Pokecoms is still being run. So Waddle. Oh yeah, because you can Super Growth for this turn. That seems fair. Grookey. Oh, I've just thought of... I haven't even... Yeah, you got the weakness card. That's unfortunate. This would be the fodder for you to get rid of if I Fiona. You are up and attacking next turn. Coke swells down, which makes things more awkward. And I haven't got any fire energies at all yet, so this is not looking good. Despite me hitting for weakness. Well, I don't hit for weakness anymore, so that's the reason it doesn't, like, it's not looking good anymore. Yeah. And comms suddenly makes sense there too. Evolution Incense, we're just gonna have to pick up you. Ah, get there. So we need to bin a fire energy. Can probably bin a Cynthia. Makes things awkward, doesn't it? So I think here, skateboard to you, retreat to Fione, give up the Fione just a moment. So this will probably have a ton of healing, would it? You'd think so. You'd think it'd go on the aggression here too. So getting rid of all my NGs shuffles them back into my deck. Yeah, that's not the end of the world necessarily. Thing is, you'd have to GX attack to one shot. So that's something to think about. We've already got the Scorbunny here. So what's this getting? We need another Fire Energy in the bin anyway. Yeah, let's get the other Mincinu out. Cynthia. There's the Cinderace, so we're attacking this turn at least. Make do, get rid of the Quick Pulp. Make do again, get rid of an Ordinary Rod. So we already lost one, I need 5 attackers. That's been manually evolved. So I need 4 candies, which is still available. And a Scorbunny Cinderace combo again. To get the 5th attacker. Yeah, I think I can afford to get rid of 1 rod. When do you attach here? Hang on. Let's just retreat the Cinderace. Yeah. Grab a couple of these. Thankfully we've got enough in there. Energy attach here. Flare Striker. Keep in mind I'm expecting nearly to put 2 NGs onto there and get rid of that NG. I can just NG attach again. What we desperately need to find is a candy next turn. And a Cinderace actually. So we need a couple of things. That's assuming if you want a one-shot. You could pull something off the bench, I guess. So you're going to go with the shuffle or NGs back in the deck. I need to put this Cinderace back, I feel. In fact, I need to put 2 Cinderace back. I didn't realise I've got 1 in the bin. So that's the GX attack gone. Get out there. Don't know why my mouse is just not registering button presses. Oh, that's annoying. I think Scorbunny goes down first. The Fire Energy goes here. The Ordinary Rod we go and put back. It's basic Pokemon, hang on. 2 Pokemon. Go and put back 2 Cinderace, just because we desperately need them. Means we've only got 3 more attackers for the game, which is horrible. I really don't want to draw into that. We're going to get rid of it, even though I get no value, because I just don't want to draw into it. Oops. Alright, so we got 6 cards. Let's try and find something here. Make do the Jirachi. Alright, so we got 1 piece. Pull out a Cinderace. Got enough Fire Energies in the bin. Don't think 1 more hurts. Well, this is going to tell a lot. Oh, rare candies. Where are you? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How can I not find a rare candy? I've got 4 rare candies left in the deck, and I haven't found one. That's insane. That's actually insane. And if you've got healing right now, enough of it. You're gonna make me pay big time. I seriously can't believe I didn't find rare candies there. I am beyond belief of that. Yeah, you're gonna make me pay. Gonna make me pay the ultimate price for missing on rare candy. That's so frustrating. So frustrating. So you're gonna retreat back, I'm assuming? And chuck a couple of energies back into deck. Nope, Pokemon. This guy can't attack. So it has to be a retreat back, I would have thought. Yep. And there's the energies back into deck. It's gonna live on 10 HP. And you can actually attack with Rillaboom here and a candy away. A candy away. Watch the top deck be a candy. It's just... What can you do? What can you do? Still won't find any candy. Like, we'll probably won't find the Cinderace now. Ah, so we can find it. Too little, too late. Too little, too late. Make do. Drop this one. There's another candy. So we're suddenly finding our way into Cinderaces. Can anything one-shot me? This thing can't. This thing can't. This thing can't. So I might be lucky on the fact that things can't one-shot me. Who knows? Chuck that to you, chuck that one to you. But you can pull up whatever you want, so it doesn't really matter whether you can one-shot me or not. Yeah. So frustrating that I couldn't find the candy last turn. So from here, you just pull up whatever you want. I research the hand. That weakness guard energy's doing work. $20 more for each prize card. Taken. $80. $140. So that could be a finisher. Delmise is another way to get it. Certainly have options. Like I said, missing that candy was a big moment in this game. Getting the 3 prize cards here makes me feel like I've got a slight chance. Only slight. Is there any fire energies left in the deck? Possibly. Yeah, there would be, but I don't really feel like drawing that right now. Oh, hang on. I've only got 5 cards left in deck. I gotta be careful here. Yeah, I can't afford to keep doing that. Yes. Grab a couple. Take 3 prize cards here. Get a board, a Rosa, and a Jirachi. I need actually shuffle draw. Still have my Marnie in deck, don't I? Yeah, so Marnie's still in deck. So I do have some shuffle draw. So he's doing enough. So you've taken, what, 3 prizes. Stack 20 more damage for each of your opponent's active Pokemon for each prize card you've taken. Yeah, so it's only doing 60 more, so it's hitting 120. Which you'd have to pull this Cinderace up to get. I believe I've got another Cinderace in deck. Yeah, we got another couple, I think. Stamp. Ah, that's brutal. Stamp may not be the end of the world right now. Especially if we find Rosa. Just put some more cards back in the deck as well. So. Yeah, there's the Stamp. I need to find your evolution. 40 less damage. Thankfully, we do enough. Oh, we're hitting for weakness anyway at the minute. Okay. So it's not taking the KO there. Can't afford to research. Feel like the board's useless. We got there. We got there. Thankfully, we are hitting for weakness, so it saved us. But missing that candy when we did was brutal. Hello, Luckman Ifran. Welcome. Oops. Jirachi, Score Bunny, Mincino. Didn't see whether we were going first or second here. Ah, we got a goon deck. Okay, let's see the goons. Going second. It's probably good. Going second here. So. Alright, what'd you do? Chuck the Sableye down. Alright, well... Probably just Cynthia. Feels bad just Cynthiaing straight away, but... What can you do? Got a candy. Got the quick ball, which is good. I feel like what we'll do is drop Marnie here. And grab a couple of fires. Drop a fire. We want a second Score Bunny early. That's the priority here. Evolution Incense is the best pull. That's not Evolution Incense. So what could be awkward in this is Absol. So that's something to remember. But we can NG attach to Jirachi still, if we can find a board. There's the White Venom. There's Candy. Alright. Alright, I think I'm back. Sorry, OBS just crashed, so that's something that happened here. What did we get? Oh, Evolution Incense. Beautiful. Absolutely nuts. What a pull. So Obstagoon, Galarian Obstagoon's down just a minute. So we just need to be able to bin an energy. We'll do this. So if we need to bin an energy here, we'll do this. I'm actually going to energy attach to the Jirachi to make sure that, yeah. So what we'll do is we'll Heat Factory. We just need to make sure we've got 2 in the discard and we can get out of the active. So we will energy attach the Jirachi here. We just got another Candy straight to a Cinderace, which is absolutely nuts. We've got our Sinsu down as well. That could not have worked out any better. Alright, Cynthia. So there's going to be a gap in the recordings. I do apologise for that. We'll have to work it out in editing. So yeah, just a retreat play here. Yep. Get a couple of energies back. We'll drop the Jirachi. What's the priority? Another Score Bunny. I feel like attack is the priority. Got a Sinsu down, so yeah, we'll get attackers. We prize the Score Bunny, so something to note. Fiona here. Fiona here just gets 2 prizes. Yeah, that feels good. That just gets 2 prizes, that's fine. It's probably this guy, yep. We'll put back the Jirachi. Couple of fires. Flare Striker. Anything we don't have is any boards at the moment. But a board here would be nuts. But that's like the absolute ideal start to a match. Don't think you could get much better in terms of the start. This Cinderace goes down here. But to take it down, it's going to have to lose a Sableye Vic. So it's a 2-for-1 prize straight. Feel like I'm probably happy to pop Victini here. What we do need to do though is we need to find a board. So I think what we do is we put Cincino up front. Nah, we put Jirachi. We'll back ourselves. No, we got Rosie. Yeah, we go Jirachi. Yeah, we're fun. We're laughing. So I nearly think we Jirachi first just to see what we get. Ah, Candy. Beautiful. So yeah, Stellar Wish, do we have a board? U-turn. That's not the board we're looking for, but certainly a board we'll take for now. Quick Ball, Professor's Research, they're nothing that we need. Oh, Quick Ball could have been good because I could have Ordinary Rodded back that. Yeah, true. We will Ordinary Rod back 2 Pokemon. Probably should have grabbed the Quick Ball. Oh well. It's still in deck for later. We'll Rosa now. Go and get ourselves out Cinderace. Yeah. This deck loves the Goon deck, to be honest. It just smashes Goon decks. Hello, Hornby. Welcome. Alright. Fiona. Got a Quick Ball, so we'll have Cincino out in the second turn. Although, should we? I'm actually thinking we might need to prioritise our... oh, we got Mally. We might need to prioritise our Cinderace here. Cinderace or Cincino? I mean, I'm not attacking turn 2. Unless I get Cinderace. So it's Cinderace. Yes, is Cinderace. So drop a research out of the deck. Alright, drop a research. The chance of me attacking anyway is so small. Because it's so small, we'll work on attacking on turn 3. I don't like doing that, but we've just got to work on attacking turn 3. Because we can even Marnie here and chuck Cincinnati down. We like seeing that. We hit the perfect number to hit Ultra Necrozma out. Does 60 the bench, doesn't it? Yeah. Still dangerous though. Absol's really annoying. Makes treating out these guys super hard. Might have to commit a Fire Energy here, that's fine. The evolutions are easy to get out of though. It's probably now starting Fiona in the active. Oh, so now you show yourself, Score Bunny. Didn't want to show yourself before, did you? Well, Marnie here. Drop you back down to 4. Do I get rid of Reboot, keep the Rosa? Chance for you having the KO here, pretty high. So I think we do. Shut the Fire Energy here. Gives up my Fiona. Yeah, chuck the Fire Energy here. We are a long way from it right now, actually. This is a big problem. Rosa wouldn't get me there necessarily. I'm going to put this second one down, because I'm going to need all of them. There's Mally. So here comes the KO. Another air balloon down. Yep, you are going to swing in. That's what I thought. Take Fiona out of it. We can go and get Fiona back. I've got to remember I've actually got Pokemon Recovery now. It's rare to have Pokemon Recovery, but we actually do. So Cincinnati goes up because we got free retreat with him. Being an evolution, that Absol won't affect that. Candy, beautiful pull. Alright, so how do I land this? I've got to put one Fire Energy in the bin, and I've got to hit Cincinnati. So this one goes on. We're candying up. Let's just do the stuff we know we're doing. Board to you. We've got, 4 cards we're drawing out of this. Out of those 4 cards, we've got to hit a Fire Energy. Or, I know how we do it. Giant Hearth. Yeah, that's smart. That is smart. We do need to go and get Score Bunny. Is we need that started. And Engie. Yeah. That's what we need. So, drop this. Drop the Engie. Grab a couple. We now make do. Drop the Engie. Evolution Incense is beautiful here. We need to keep these 2 cards. Would like to Engie attach, but dropping another Engie is not the worst thing. We'll make do. Yeah, we'll grab that at the moment. Grab another Cincinnati. Make do. We'll get rid of the board just a minute. Alright, got a Cinderace out of that as well. So retreat. Hey. Retreat. Thank you. Yep. Grab a couple of Engies. whack out the Ultra Necrozma. Alright. So look at the draw power. Like, I can draw up to 6 cards with this Incino per turn. That's pretty insane. That is pretty insane. The thing is, I need to be careful about just discarding too many fire energies because I need to energy attach a lot now. So, okay, quick ball. Copycat's coming. That's unfortunate. We are ahead of the prize card race. Victini's going to be crucial. I need to be able to get... Doesn't have enough energies. Wow, you can see that draw power though was insane. And it is time to wrap this up. So, the Cinderace, what do I think? Well, hitting for 190 is pretty decent on a non-GX, non-V sort of Pokemon. It's a nice number to hit with two-shotting everything in the game. There's lots of healing around, so, you know, the Malon-Lanas and things like that, so it's a little bit concerning. But 190 is a decent amount of pressure to put onto your opponent for a one prize card attacker. So, the 170 HP, you'd think that'd be absolutely nuts. I mean, it's decent, don't get me wrong, but... yeah, there's a lot that can one-shot 170 nowadays, so if we're not getting one-shotted, we can get some really good value out of our Cinderace, but otherwise, we're a stage 2 that's getting one-shot, and there's a lot of constant setup going involved with that. In that last game, you see me with the Ultra Necrozma experimenting with a 4-4 line of Cinccino. Just too inconsistent, really. If you can get all the Cincinos up, as well as your Cinderaces, it's absolutely nuts because the draw power is insane, but Jirachi is definitely the way to go. So that was me trying to get a budget version of this, but Jirachi is definitely the way to go with the build, so that's what I'd recommend. But yeah, fun little build. I love the Cinderace, and I'm looking forward to the inevitable release of a Cinderace V, so that way we can have a play with that. But until then, I'll catch you in the next one.